Might sound like a joke question, but it's not. What is the difference in the insurance policy on Brad Pitt versus Tom Cruise?
Uh,
Where we're going, we don't need roads.
Mr. Kosinski, an honor, sir. Thank you for taking the time.
Thank you. Good to be here.
Whenever you are figuring out the budget for this film and you get to the camera budget, this sounds like a joke, but it's really not. How much do you have to allot for destroyed cameras? Because I was watching some of the sequences and I thought, there's no way that camera made it out of there alive.
We killed some cameras on this movie for sure. We killed a lot of lenses actually, because when you have a lens pointing forward on the racetrack and the car in front of you kicks up any sand or dirt, it just destroys the lens. So instantly we'd have to bring it in, swap it out. So those added up on this one for sure.
Do they yield pretty amazing? Like, are there moments in the film that we're seeing right up to the moment that the camera or the lens is destroyed?
Oh yeah, there's a couple of crashes where you see the car coming towards you, and then we cut. And the reason we cut is because that camera died, at that moment.
And I'm sure, the people who count the beans and the money and everything, I'm sure might disagree. But like, there's a part as a moviegoer, I go, I don't know how much that camera costs, but it's got to be worth it for that shot.
The audience doesn't care how much the movie costs. They just want to be entertained and see something they haven't seen before. So that's what we push ourselves to do.
Again, might sound like a joke question, but it's not. What is the difference in the insurance policy on Brad Pitt versus Tom Cruise?
I'm sure they're very similar and high. Did a lot of talking with the insurance. The good thing for me was Brad turned out to be such a naturally gifted driver. It made this whole thing possible, because if he had been unsure out there or had been, going off track or having accidents, they would have shut us down. But he, Lewis took a ride with him very early on, Lewis Hamilton, producing partner, and saw that came in with a lot of skill, and then just got better from there and basically got to the point where he could drive professionally if he wanted to.
I mean, obviously it's a different level, a different sort of situation, but just that moment of him and Tarantino's Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, like that driving shot took skill.
Yeah.
Like, that's not someone who doesn't know how to drive.
No, he knows how to drive, and then we took that, to the next level with this film.
But something I feel like that he and Damson aren't getting enough credit for is, look, they're driving, they're in the cockpit, but there are cameras blocking a lot of their field of vision.
Yeah.
So what is the balance of, as a storyteller, God, it'd be really cool to put a camera right there and right there and right there, but then also them going, I got to be able to see shit, man. I got to be able to see where I'm going.
It was a fine line. We ended up putting a little bit of a riser under the camera that's right in front of Brad's face, so he had like a centimeter of gap that he could look through. But I was surprised that Brad also was like, no, like when he saw the angle, he's like, no, it's a good angle. He's like, I'll make it work. I'll figure it out, and because he knows if you don't get the shot, what's the point? He's not out there just to have fun. He's out there to make a movie and tell a story. So he was really flexible with where we put it.
It's unbelievable, man. There is a mistake that Sonny made, something that happened to him earlier in his career, 30 years ago, that hangs over him whenever he's racing. He thinks back to that moment.
Yeah.
Looking back over your career, do you have a professional cinematic, for lack of a better word, mistake, a blown shot, something out of focus, that whenever you're in a moment of pressure, you flash back to, God, I can't let that thing happen again?
A mistake. That's a tough one. I'd have to think about that. I mean, mistake. Boy, let me think.
A shot that was really important that for some reason or another you didn't get?
I've never left a shot behind, man. I don't stop till I get it. I'm telling you.
This is why you're sitting in that chair, man.
I think so.
You're doing.
We don't
right.
stop. We do not leave a shot behind. This is, and this is a movie where we didn't leave anything. We made sure that we are delivering everything you deserve in your summer movie.
Well, we do, Matt. One of my favorite little behind the scenes trivia facts is, I'm sure you've heard this 10,000 times, that is it the Navy fines all the men and women $10 if they bring up Top Gun.
That's
They're
right.
actually there.
That's right.
Obviously, you guys have a great relationship with F1. But at what point do you think, in the generations to come, they're going to start fining the drivers
For quoting this movie,
$10 if they're quoting F1? Is that the ultimate compliment?
that would mean we've done our job if it ever gets to that point. I mean, our collaboration with F1 was pretty amazing on this film. Could not have made it without it. I mean, we were shooting on the grid during real Grand Prix, on the track with real drivers. The fact that they allowed us to do that, I still can't believe it.
God, I'm gonna squeeze in one more nerd
Sure.
one if you don't mind, man. There's so many different cameras on the cars, and the editing in this film is brilliant,
Crazy.
man.
Yeah.
And there would be a shot where I'd go, "That's my favorite shot," and then the next one would go, "No, that's my favorite." Like from the front of the car, the pivots, the ones right into the eyes.
Yeah.
How do you decide in any given moment what? Because it's a testament to why I shouldn't have directed this movie. Because I'd go that one,
Yep.
because they're all so great. How do you decide what shot yields the best storytelling moment?
I got to give credit. I have a brilliant editor on this movie, Stephen Mirioni, who also worked on Top Gun Maverick with me. He's, he went through, we had over 5,000 hours of footage that we shot for this film. He went through every one along with our incredible editorial team. And we just pieced together piece by piece. We had almost 2 years to edit it because of the strikes. So we had the time to do it the right way. I'm excited for people to see it.
Dude, you've been kind to me for a long time, man. You make movies that remind me of why I love movies.
Awesome.
And the
Thanks,
fact that I
man.
get to geek out with you is it means
Amazing.
So thank you.
So good
I
to
really
see you.
appreciate it. Good to see you, man.
Good to see ya.
Great time.
Where we're going, we don't need roads.